Are you happy to start?
Yes. Are we happy to start?
First of all, welcome to London.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Enjoying
much.
it? Having fun?
Yes, I love London.
Are we being nice to you all?
Yes. Yeah.
I'd say so.
And you've actually brought the sun with you, so thanks for that.
You're welcome.
No one's asking.
How are you? Go on.
Oh, kicking off with the first most obvious question. Obviously fans come here because they want to meet people, they want to shop, they want to do stuff. I'm curious what it is that you guys were excited about this weekend. Why are you here this week?
We really I personally like the Tower of London. There's a lot of history behind it. I think it's really cool. And then shopping.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just this is my second time coming to London. Seeing all the sites and stuff like that, but also seeing the fans, and they're really passionate about like Walking Dead and the certain shows we're on, and it's super cool to see their take on it and their love for us.
And to hear the accents.
Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I came here, for the accents, because it just made me happy. It just made me happy to hear them. But no, it's kind of a mix of touring and shopping and meeting fans. Because they're all really nice people. I've had a couple of them so far, and so far they're pretty nice.
In terms of fans, do you ever watch fan reaction videos of
I do.
deaths and things like
I watch
that?
them all the time.
Actually,
That's a thing?
yeah. So
people
each episode
film
they do
themselves
it.
watching
Huge.
it.
So everyone was telling him about the episode 15. Obviously, like people like, oh, you gotta watch this fan reaction. But I haven't seen the episode yet. But I saw the fan reactions, and it's really cool to see that. Also, I mean, you don't want the people to cry or whatever. Like if you're doing a scene, it's really sad, and you see them crying. It's almost flattering because you're conveying emotion that you want them to convey, and it's cool.
Yeah, I think it's entertaining. It's entertaining.
On
But
that subject, obviously, fan reactions for both of your final scenes were like,
I have fan reactions for my scene?
yeah.
Oh, I gotta watch it. That's
Well,
really cool.
you should have been in my living room when you walked out of that barn, because
That's
that was like evil. It was horrible. But obviously, you two played the same character, so obviously you saw your reaction, but you actually died through your brother. How was that?
first off, I rub it in sometimes that I didn't die and those two did. but no. It was. You have to think about it for a second, because I was just like, oh, he's done with the show, cool. But then I thought about it, I'm like, that's pretty much me right there. That's about as close as it gets to someone who's not me. So yeah, it's really cool to think about.
So you escaped, but you didn't escape at all.
Yeah.
I was the
Thought you
closest
escaped.
to it. I was the closest to it.
And playing the same character, with you obviously playing the character initially, did you then look at his mannerisms or kind of the way that he acted in order to influence how you played?
I definitely did, but also you have to think about the time jump, the 6 years. So you have to figure out how Henry has matured and how he hasn't. But definitely, I watched season 8 and his stuff and all that. But definitely, you got to look at the 6 year time jump.
And obviously, after you died on the show, Henry was still quite a large part of the storyline. Were you expecting that, and what was your reaction to
What, the death?
After the death, Henry still talked about and obviously influenced.
Well, I think seeing how big Carol's role is, I think I kind of expected it, just because of how much Henry impacted Carol's life and how Carol's character's changed now that since he's dead. So I expected a little bit, but it's kind of cool to see it, throughout the next episode after 15. Obviously, it was cool.
Did you expect Carol and Ezekiel to split up over?
That's a tough one. Honestly, yes, sort of, because I think Carol obviously blames Ezekiel, and Ezekiel, he kind of, I don't know, I expected a little bit, though.
I don't know.
Next question.
What you gotta say?
I just said, sorry.
Next question.
As a parent, obviously losing Sophia was heartbreaking for Carol, but then how do you, all three of you, feel that she would then, after losing Henry as well, do you think that's going to have a major impact on her character going forward?
Yeah.
She's lost kind of a lot of children. She has a couple of them, just not me and Henry.
Not affect anyone.
Lizzie and
Yeah.
Mika
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Sam. So I feel like this one was definitely a bigger one, like the biggest one since Sophia, or even bigger than Sophia. So it'd be interesting to see what happens, because for the record, when I died, she became a badass.
Yeah. True.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, it's just, you kind of learn to not hang out with her.
No, I think after each of the kids' deaths, she kind of broke a little bit more, but also she got stronger. But I think after Henry's, maybe she'll crack completely, you know. But we'll see.
Is Alpha in real trouble?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say so, but we'll see.
I don't know, because Alpha's got her army of walkers that she's going to unleash onto the world and kill everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Not dark at all.
It's inevitable.
Next question.
Moving on from that.
I mean, talking about the world, obviously, Walking Dead's one of those shows that translates so well globally. It has such a huge international fan base.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? You know, for each of you, what do you think it is about the show that connects with audiences, connects with you guys?
I don't know, honestly. I think Walking Dead, when it first came on air, I mean, you've seen zombie films and TV shows, but this one, you've never seen a show like this, to this magnitude, and honestly, it surprised me how big it was overseas, especially in London, because like the Walker Stalkers and MCM and all that, you see so many fans, and honestly, you could argue that they're way more passionate than the American fans, but I think overall, everyone's really passionate about it, but it's really cool to see it.
How have things changed for you guys since you've been on Walking Dead?
It's been a while for me. It's been almost 8 years. I was really young when I started, so I don't know. I mean,
a lot of acting experience.
Yeah.
Because you get to learn from a lot of people. Like there's this one, I don't know if you remember him, but
Zach.
Yeah, Zach. He played the savior that I so brutally knocked down. He gave me a lot of advice because that was one of the days I had to leave the show. So it was really sad for me, but he was like, dude, you just got to move on. That's what I do all the time. Because he's been on a bunch of shows, so it was really good for him to give me advice, and a bunch of other actors too, but him mainly.
Yeah, there's so many brilliant actors and actresses on the set, but also the fan base is crazy, so you get a lot of notoriety from it.
lots of blessings.
Yeah, definitely.
I think obviously fans have their favourite moments that are on screen, but obviously I'm sure you guys have your favourite moments that weren't on screen, just moments from set. What are the things that make you smile the most when you look back at your time on that set?
Well, for me, definitely it's just the cast and crew is so close. Coming onto that show, it felt like I was always on it. Like, first day, I was just introduced to this well-oiled machine, and there's so, it's actually like a family. Like, when you hear the Walking Dead family, it like literally is a family.
Yeah, in season 7, it was a bunch of people on set with me, and it was so cool because on all my other movie stuff I've done, I'm sort of babied a little bit, you know what I mean? And they really treat me like a true friend and like family. So everyone's just so accepting.
Yeah. It was so long ago for me. So many people ask me that, and over the years, I'm starting to forget almost.
Yeah.
I remember really liking Crafty, all the snacks. Yeah, that was really a plus for me. I remember my death scene. Sarah Wayne Callies, who played Lori? Yeah, Lori. She requested, because I was all done up, obviously, not to see me before, and a lot of the other actors agreed not to see me before the scene so they could have, a true raw reaction. And I just thought that was so cool, because I was like, oh, this is real acting, this is method, and I really loved that, and I appreciated it.
And now that obviously you're watching as fans who's no longer on the show, what are you looking forward to in the next season, or will you be watching the next season?
Definitely the relationship between Alpha and Carol and how that escalates. I think that'll be really cool to see on screen.
Yeah, I think everyone's just eager to see that. Just how Alpha, how her story continues.
Yeah, agreed.
Obviously, it's a show with really dark moments, and all of you were really young on the show, particularly yourself and Max. What did they do to alleviate the situation or get you so you didn't have nightmares or whatever else, and make you have fun behind the scene? Who were the biggest jokers?
Well, Well, for me, I kind of came on. I was 16,
Yeah.
so it didn't really affect me. But definitely Madison and
Yeah.
Macsen, they were a little bit younger, so they could probably answer it.
It all looked very fake. I mean, I don't know, maybe I guess there are kids that would be scared, understandably, but like there was never any true scared. It was like just like excited scared, like, oh my god, they're zombies, and they had like, it was just funny because they had like gallons of blood all over the place, and it all looked very fake behind the scenes. So it was just cool more than
I
anything.
remember the first time I saw one, I was like, it was sort of surprising. I wasn't really scared. It was sort of more surprising. And he got in the van and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "Hey." So it was more. I just talked to him, you know. So it's not the same as it is in like the show, because they're nice people in real life.
Talking about real life, I think one of the common questions amongst fans is how they would handle their own Z-Day in real life. Do you guys, having been on the show now, feel that you have a sense of what you would do and which one would be best equipped to survive?
You just want to do the opposite of what Henry does, pretty much. No, pretty much what I would do if like an actual zombie apocalypse happened, I'd probably just stay away from the cities, obviously, and try and live off the land and the forest. Maybe, I don't know.
I'd go to Costco. Do you guys know what Costco is?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I just kill everyone.
You just kill everyone. Okay. Good, that's a good plan.
Macsen. Why did you
You
say
can't argue with the logic, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any weapon of choice?
Yeah, what would be your
What
weapon to kill
choice?
everyone?
Machete. Baseball bat.
Lucille.
Gun.
Machine
A
gun.
gun.
Lucille.
Is it a gun? I think that's kind of generic. I just mow 'em down.
Oh my god.
God.
That's right.
Just mow them down. Yeah, okay. Next question. Yeah,
Moving
wow.
on.
Wow.
With the casting of older and younger Henry, was that pre-planned at all? Did they know it was going to happen?
Actually,
or it was
no.
just coincidence?
It was sort of coincidence, but we didn't know that a time jump was happening, and when we found out, we didn't know it was going to come to me, but after it happened, AMC approached me about it, and I wasn't going to do the role if he didn't want me to, but he was literally the most supportive of everyone in the family. He really wanted me to do it, and I'm super grateful that he let me do it.
Yeah. I just wanted to stay with Cooper. I wanted to keep seeing him. But no, mainly because...
If you could have chosen your own death if you were to have a death on screen, what death would it have been?
I don't know if you remember T-Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He died. That was a cool one.
That is a cool one. That's a good answer.
Heroic.
Carol?
Yeah, saving
That's a good
Carol.
one.
Yeah.
She ran off while he was getting eaten. That was cool.
Oh, I remember that.
That would hurt.
So you've each been on the show separately. Would you like to work together on some sort of big project?
I had thought about that because we've never really worked together.
Hmm.
I don't think we ever have we?
No, I don't think so.
No.
And I just feel like I would not be able to just do my job because I have so much fun with them and I'm constantly laughing.
Probably joke around a lot.
We get in trouble because we just joke around and laugh like I couldn't do it.
I think it'd be cool though, but I don't know. It could be disastrous.
Matt and I worked together before.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Film or I don't know.
It all gets
You
jumbled up.
remember.
It's just in the past. I don't remember.
It was obviously a fantastic experience.
He remembers. He just...
Did you or any other of the castmates actually talk about how they thought the series and the ultimate end of the zombie outbreak would ever end? Was that ever something you thought about or discussed during or
That's
since?
interesting.
Theories.
Yeah, there's a lot of theories, but personally, with the castmates, we never really discussed it. But I saw a fan theory or something like that about how the zombies will eventually decay, and there'll be no more after a while. But we've never really discussed it.
Yeah, there was the old man Carl theory, but that got thrown out the window, kind of.
Yeah. Didn't it?
You're not even old man Henry anymore. So. No, but there are a lot of theories. I think they die.
I think they die.
They all die.
All right.
Okay.
Spinning that on its head, how about how it all began? Because that's never been revealed.
You're so right.
Any theories about that you've brainstormed between you?
Oh, I feel like I knew the answer for this, or I knew a theory, but I can't remember it. But I feel like I really knew it at one point. and that's gonna bother me.
Did you have your own theories?
I know, like a disease or something.
I don't know. I've never really thought about that.
The Rick just in a coma, and he wakes up and he's just like, and it's just like none of this ever happened. I thought that was a good theory.
It was all a dream.
That was the theory.
that was like the main theory of the show, but I don't know. I think that's gonna happen.
Well, and it's to be considered if the Rick theory isn't true that they all have it. They all have the disease.
They do.
Well, because now as soon as you die, you turn.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be bitten or scratched
Yeah.
or whatever anymore. Now you die,
Yeah.
you turn.
I don't know. Become a zombie.
What do you guys have planned for next? Do you have any projects coming up?
I'm taking a break. For now, I'm taking a break. I auditioned a little bit after Walking Dead, but then I just like, no. And I'm taking a break for the summer. I'll come back in
He does that a
the
lot.
fall.
They're probably scared you'll turn up with
He's
a
doing
machine
it
gun and
golf.
mow them all down.
I don't do it a lot. I think I do it a lot. No, but
Yeah, I am on a show on Amazon Prime. On Prime Video is what it's called. So if you have a Prime account, you can watch the first 5 seasons. And then I go back to do the 6th season in July. It's called Bosch. Did I say that? Okay. Yeah.
I've been taking a break since I finished filming Walking Dead, so I've just been chilling out. I finished school and now I'm in summer.
yeah.
Do you have any plans? Well, is there any plans for? I know that The Alienist was just one book and it kind of completed the book.
Yeah.
Will, because it was so popular, do you think they might extend it into a second series?
I'm honestly not sure. I think they are, but I'm not a part of it. But I'm not. I'm